game's future.
Play ball.
Digging in, Thomas Quinlan. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
San Antonio, the third baseman, Thomas Quinlan.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the air, out to right. Moore on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass to baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at-bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moore is there, 2 down. Now at the plate, Trent Goslin. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Strike taken up in the zone. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. Hit weak to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
The center fielder, Eric.
And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Lined into right, a base hit. Oh, and he misses it. The throw into second. Throw won't get him. Digging in now, Cy Campanella. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Pops this one up. Darno has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. At the plate, Rico De La Rosa, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Rico.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Castro stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. Couldn't get extended on the screwball, and it's 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Now in the box, Buster David. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 is strike two, swinging.
1-2.
And the screwball got him swinging, one gone.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Batting ninth. The
In
catcher,
now, Fernando Baez.
Baez.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1 and 2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first two by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Got him to go down swinging there. Fernando Baez becomes out number 2 this inning.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Third base.
Standing in now, Thomas Quinlan, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
2-0 to count. Yeah.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two pitch is fouled away. Villanueva is over near the railing as he makes the catch to retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the top of inning number 4. Nashville's out on top 4-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rex Ludwig. He flew out in his last at bat.
Designated hitter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ludwig.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though.
Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Ludwig on at first, nobody out. Grounded back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Stepping in now, Greg Bird. And that misses for ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
On to first, and they get the double play. Striding in once again, Eric Castro. He singled his last time up. Now big roundhouse curveball in there for strike 1.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch, got the double play. But don't kid yourself, there's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs 1 more out.
Fouled away. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits. Digging in to try it again, Cy Campanella leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Second baseman
sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Rosa.
The windup and the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Breaking ball called just a bit low. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Now batting, number 22.
Into the box now, Buster David.
He swings and grounds it to short.
Santana has it. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Into the box, Fernando Baez. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Hard liner to center field. McClelland has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Digging in once again, Thomas Quinlan.
The third baseman.
Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
And here's a screwball that misses that time. 2 balls and a strike. And it misses. 3-1 now.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
In there, a base hit.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher, when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. In now, Trent Goslin.
Now batting, left fielder.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Shin-Soo Choo will lead things off after the break. Digging in, Greg Bird will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he looks at the screwball that's over for strike 1.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
The center fielder, number 44.
In now, Eric Castro.
Castro
is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. Stepping up to the plate, Cy Campanella. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Ready for another shot now. Rico De La Rosa. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 on its way. High in the air out to center field. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. One hit, one left. Ready once again, Buster David. We're in the eighth now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Looked like a breaking ball that time, but it never came back down.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
All even now, 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Chasing after it is Calhoun. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Now batting
from the stretch.
The catcher.
And that misses inside 1-0.
Quiet.
David leads off second with nobody out. Count even now at 1-1.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that. Fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
2-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now he'll step off. A runner at second, nobody out. Line softly toward the hole. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
Hey, a little better late than never, D-Row here. That base hit here in the eighth inning.
Now
they're still behind. Yeah, this game was decided in the eighth. That was a huge offensive fireworks coming in the eighth inning. And when the other guys put up a big inning like that against you late in the game, it's really tough to make any kind of a comeback.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Missions. 9 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes.
MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Iowa Cubs and the Nashville Sounds. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. So digging in now, Ken Atkinson, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The center fielder, Ken.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this is low, ball one. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now. And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Work the count and get on base.
Batting second.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Rose has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this. In a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often, you need at least 1 or 2 guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
Batting third.
Standing in now,
the right
Phil Rigdon.
Phil.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And there's ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And another foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1. On to first, a double play. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Matty, you focus on this lineup. The middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters. The guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. 1-2. Here it is. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The set and the 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Santana. And that retires the side. So they're able to get the runner to third in the first pitch on its way. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Hit hard to the right. Foul. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
That's the ball.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. No score here as we play inning number 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Santana is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Adolfo Acosta. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The third baseman.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2. Well hit to right, but foul. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Coming in for his first at-bat, Joe Pennick. And we'll see if he can get out of this little dry spell he's stuck in. Not much offensively coming from him lately. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. That's popped up. Chavez in foul ground, but this will land untouched. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. Still 1-2. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
2-0 now. 2 balls and a strike to count. 3-1.
3 balls and no strikes.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
10.
There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Swing and a liner. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 1.